Set your course for the land of active anchor charts, where we're taking anchor charts from ReadMe to ChimeMe. And if you'll be the captain, I'll be your first mate. My name is Veronica Lopez, and I've presented for Discovery Education, written for Edutopia and ASCD. I've mentioned that because I know there are tons of resources available on the internet. I want you to know that I'm a resource you can trust. If you have any questions, please send them to me at vlopez@treetopsecret.com. In this video, we're talking about how to create your active anchor charts. And please check out our previous videos at the link provided here. To create your active anchor charts, you'll need a kit. You'll want to print that, laminate, cut, attach, and display. You can actually set your kit up on any surface, on a poster board, chart paper, bulletin board, box, wall, desk, table, or foam board. If you're using anything like paper, cardboard, or a foam board, you'll want to reinforce the edges with duct tape or painter's tape. Let me show you an example of that. So here is our active anchor chart for story elements. And what I used was red duct tape around the edges. That just reinforces the foam board. By the way, this is a 20-inch by 30-inch foam board. And I used washi tape, or actually it's not washi, I believe it's a masking tape, and it just has the alphabet printed on it. And I really liked it, so I wanted to put a little decorative element on there. So it's just set on top of the red duct tape. The red duct tape is really what makes sure that the board stays together, because students are able to use this board, take the pieces off, actually work with the information, and complete the activities. And you want to make sure that the board is as durable as possible. So my favorite materials for creating the active anchor charts are 20-inch by 30-inch foam boards, hook and loop dots. You can use generic or the Velcro brand. Double stick hooks to be able to hang the chart up on your wall. So you can use the generic or the 3M brand, and binder clips for hanging up the active anchor chart. So when you're putting your active anchor chart together, you want to make sure that you include a title, that you put the learning target up there at the top, and that you include a call to action so the students know that this active anchor chart is meant for them to work with. So I tend to use try it because it's just really a quick call to action. You'll want to include visuals and text. You want to be able to have the students know what the information is in reference to, so add some context. You want to add color, be as organized as possible. Do leave some white space, it just gives the eye a place to rest, and include an activity, and there are several activities listed here. And you'll also want to attach manipulatives when possible. So I have here things that are very light, like dice and plastic coins, buttons. These are geometry 3D foam shapes, I believe. So those are some of the things that you can use, and I want to show you some of the items that you can use to be a little bit creative and to store the extra pieces of your active anchor chart kit. And so here at the top, I've got the binder clips, which we'll use to hang up on the wall. There's a 3M hook right here. It's a double stick hook. Here's some binder rings. Here are the hook and loop dots. Here are some plastic hangers, because you can use that also. Just attach it to the back of the foam board, and you'll be able to hang that, hang the board on the wall from that hook. You can use different sizes of envelopes. Here's a little party bag. Here's a plastic resealable bag. Here at the back with the blue trim, that's a job ticket holder. It's just a plastic sleeve. A lot of you have these and you use them as dry erase boards for your kids. And here's just a regular folder. That's the purple folder. It's a pocket folder. Here's a manila folder, except this one is yellow. It's not, and it has a little decoration on it. Here's a sheet protector. These are library pockets. Here's a plastic bin. I picked up a set of, I believe, 3 at the Dollar General, 3 for $1. And here is a box, a cardboard box that I recycled. That box was a Nutri-Grain box, and I just decorated it with duct tape. And then this is Lysol wipe canister, and so I just decorated that with some duct tape also. And so there are different things that you can add to the board. I've seen different teachers who've worked with our active anchor charts decorate them and add a bunch of different things to make them a little bit more interesting and to help with storage. Here are some of our active anchor charts, and you can see these in our gallery, and I'll give you the link in just a bit. Here's our volume active anchor chart kit, and you can see I've got a sheet protector. I'm sorry, not a sheet protector. You could use that, but I've got a job ticket holder here to hold the extra pieces. On this one, this is our area and perimeter active anchor chart kit, and I've got a little shopping bag and a library pocket here, and there's some 3M hooks attached, and this one's holding the different cards that students get to practice with. They're being held together by a binder ring. In this one over here, I've also got a library pocket. I've got a manila folder that's reinforced with purple duct tape. And I also have a little manila folder that I cut into fourths, I believe, and I reinforce those little pockets with duct tape. So those are some examples of how you can use the materials that I discussed. And if you want to pick up an active anchor chart kit and take a look at all of the anchor charts that we have in our gallery, then please do so at http://bit.ly/active anchor gallery. I do want to warn you though, once you get started with one, you're going to get this urge to stock up on foam boards, so start making room. You can't always cut them down to size though, because you can't cut them into fourths or halves. So if you have any questions, please contact me at vlopez@treetopsecret.com. I'd love to hear from you. Don't be shy. And don't miss the next video where we're going to talk about how active anchor charts anchor your students. So until then, happy active anchoring, and we'll see you on the next video.